Alrighty, folks, we are live. Welcome everyone. We'll give the algorithm a minute or two to kick in and let everyone hop on board. But we are live, and we do have some breaking news. We won't keep this live too long, but we do have some huge news right before what will probably be the passing in the House of the Inflation Reduction Act. Now, this is not in regards to the Inflation Reduction Act. This is totally separate, unaffiliated, although it is a stimulus era program. And Biden is expected to make some huge consequential decisions very soon. Now, it's not surprising that the Biden administration waited until the last minute to announce this and finally let everyone breathe. They really cut it close this time, which I'm quite surprised about, especially ahead of the midterm elections just around the corner. But we'll get into everything you need to know in today's live in just a moment. Welcome everyone. Let us know if you are tuning in from city, state, location, whatever you want to tell us in the live chat or the comment section. And we will kick it off. So, number one, of course, make sure you guys are subscribed, have notifications turned on, ring that bell. Once we hit 20,000 subscribers, which could be right around the corner, we will be doing another cash giveaway where we give away double the amount of cash that we gave away when we hit 10,000 subscribers. And you'll have to be subscribed to be entered in that giveaway. Might as well get it away now and become a subscriber. Also, give this live a tremendous thumbs up, smash the like button. That will let us know that you are here. It will also increase the algorithm so that way it reaches more people and will just overall support me in the channel, so I do appreciate that. Also, folks, before we get into the live, just so you know, the petition that we just announced in our newest video is now live itself. The petition is live. That link is down below in the description of this video, and that petition is for the federal fourth stimulus check, which was recommended to us by a lot of subscribers. We got a lot of support for this petition, and I do appreciate it. So far, it's doing quite well. So make sure you get that petition signed if you haven't already. Make sure you share it with a friend, your family members. Get the word out, spread it on across as many social platforms as you humanly possibly can, because we're going to need a lot of people for this one. This is a national petition compared to the last one, which was just a state petition. So with that being said, I think we are ready, willing and able to get started and jump right in. So again, the Biden administration is expected to soon make a decision pertaining to student loans. Borrowers are awaiting the news with bated breath. Biden previously said that he would decide whether to extend the current student loan repayment pause before it expires on August 31st at the end of this month, but the exact timing of the announcement is otherwise unclear. He has previously extended the repayment moratorium, which began under former President Trump, a total of 4 times. Now, there's also speculation that President Biden might issue the kind of widespread loan forgiveness favored by progressive lawmakers who are asking the president to cancel $10,000, $20,000, $50,000 or even more than that in loan debt per borrower. And Biden has overall been dodgy on the matter. We've discussed this numerous times, how he might be more comfortable with a $10,000 amount to cancel, which would be limited to borrowers earning $125,000 per year or less. Now, this is a decision that is also expected soon, but look how the Biden admin has beaten around the bush so much already and has totally abandoned his voters, the people, especially young people around my age that voted for him in anticipation of some student loan forgiveness. This is part and parcel why they voted for him, and he's just leaving them in the dust and not even addressing the issue. We still haven't even gotten that memo yet that discusses the president's authority, his executive authority, on whether or not he can cancel student debt. And that was supposed to come many months ago. We've been waiting for it. It has never ever been released. So broken promise on top of broken promise. Now, as for another extension of the repayment moratorium, now what most debt forgiveness advocates, policy experts, and loan servicers don't expect Biden to restart federal loan payments so close to the midterm elections. And so there's also the issue of inflation, which administration officials have said would inform their loan forgiveness decision-making process. In other words, the overall economic picture serves as yet another indication that a fifth extension is on the way. And it would just make sense that Biden would extend it once more, especially ahead of those midterm elections. If he were to continue these payments pretty much the second that the midterm elections are underway, if you look at the timing, it would be a huge punch in the throat for these millions and millions of borrowers that have been holding these loans and for the most part have not made one payment on them since COVID began, since that first stimulus package, which is insane. One also might argue that Biden currently has the political momentum to make such a sweeping, consequential decision, especially now the Democrats' major spending package has cleared the Senate. Perhaps anticipating movement on Biden's end, Republicans in Congress recently introduced the Responsible Education Assistance Through Loan Reforms Act, or REAL, which would end the loan moratorium as well as expressly ban President Biden from canceling student loan debt on a mass scale. So Republicans might sense something is happening here behind closed doors. They might have heard some rumors, some speculation that something could be in the works, and so they're trying to impede the president and just create more obstacles for him as to why he can't cancel the loans, which would make him look bad politically. So that makes sense. It is a smart move on the Republican part, but not very productive on their part. The legislation will almost certainly fail in either chamber of Congress, but its mere existence suggests that Republicans are preparing for a borrower-favorable decision from their commander-in-chief. If the president does extend the moratorium, it's possible that he keeps payments on ice until next summer, 2023, folks. Now, this is according to a person familiar with White House discussions. This is not just some rumor. This is not hearsay. This is someone that is familiar with the talks behind closed doors, and they believe the president will extend the payment pause once, twice, who knows, at least till the summer of next year. If you think about it, that would mean nearly 3.5 years of student loan forbearance, which is quite the gift. That is in almost Biden's entire first term, really. So, just insane how much this stimulus is getting looked at as far as the student loan forbearance side, but rather no other areas of stimulus are making any progress whatsoever. So you have all this action, all this talk as far as forbearance so far, not cancellation on student loans, but nothing in regards to a child tax credit, obviously nothing in regards to a federal stimulus check, but we are trying to spearhead that effort with our petition, and other social programs such as unemployment that truly helped many, many Americans and would help them greatly if they were enacted once again. I don't know why student loans themselves are getting all the attention, all the eyeballs, and all these other programs are just swept under the rug. It doesn't quite make sense to me. Perhaps Biden is trying to cater and pander to a younger audience, knowing that millennials and Gen Z are going to be the ones that will ultimately put him in office for a second time. Maybe that's the reason, but I think Biden should also put as much effort and talk into other forms of stimulus, not just student loan forbearance. And I think you guys would agree with me on that. Let us know what you think about that in the live chat or the comment section. Now, just so you understand what a wipeout of student debt, specifically $10,000 per borrower, it would total $321 billion of federal student loans and eliminate the entire balance for about 11.8 million borrowers. The average borrower would receive $8,478 in student loan forgiveness. Over 40 million Americans have student loan debt, and approximately 25% of them are in delinquency or default. And also, guys, just so you understand, of those 40 million Americans, not all of them are people my age, Gen Z or millennials. They are also elderly people. Elderly people still have and are holding student loan debt. And so maybe that is why Biden is putting so much effort into student loan debt, knowing that people of all ages do hold these loans, although it is mostly young people for the most part. So we are awaiting this news from the White House, and borrowers should first figure out if they've been included in any possible debt relief. So considering forgiveness might exclude those who make over a certain amount annually. As for the type of loan included, the Education Department documents obtained by Politico indicate that graduate school student loans for parents known as Parent Plus loans, and federal family education loans, or FFEL, which are federal loans held by private entities in addition to the main direct loan federal student loans, could qualify, though the administration will ultimately have the final say. So again, nothing is set in stone, nothing has been put to paper just yet. However, this is early discussion. Borrowers should also be wary about counting their chickens before they hatch. So borrowers should not take any precipitous action in anticipation of loan forgiveness. So definitely don't splurge on that new pair of Jordans if you can't afford it. Don't take that $2,000 vacation. It's just not something you want to do. You want to make sure that we actually have the final word, final say, that loans are in fact at least paused again, but definitely forgiven if you want to take any crazy action financially. So it's obviously a hot topic right now with the midterm elections, as young people did expect Democrats and the president to take some sort of action on debt cancellation, debt forgiveness by now. And so I'm sure the Biden administration knows that, and Biden has sat down with the experts and people in his cabinet as far as what they want to do. We still don't even technically know if the president has the authority to unilaterally cancel student loans. So that is certainly up for debate as well, and that goes to Harvard-level legal experts. They can't even make a final call on whether or not the president has the sole ability to do that. And so it's definitely debatable, definitely up for argument. Now, to Biden's credit, he has canceled some student debt for defrauded borrowers and disabled borrowers, hundreds of thousands of people, but not nearly anywhere near the 12 million that would in fact benefit from cancellation, but actually 40 million in total that are currently holding student loans. So a couple 100,000 people is nowhere near, and a few $1 billion in loans canceled is, again, nowhere near the trillions of dollars in debt that these student loan borrowers have. But we have covered that. We have covered what the Biden administration has done so far. So we are trying to be as neutral and as unbiased as possible in our coverage, and I hope you guys appreciate that. So we have talked about what the Biden administration has done so far, and we will definitely be sure to tell you guys what is the latest, what is the 411 in regards to student loans once we have the final say, final word, any announcements from the Biden admin. So all updates and developments could be found right here on this channel. This is your one-stop shop. If you guys do have any questions in regards to student loans or anything at all, definitely let us know down below in the comment section or the live chat. We'll be sure to answer you guys pronto. And with that being said, more news is to come. More developments will follow suit. Hope you guys enjoyed this live. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Smash the like button. Make sure that you are subscribed and have those notifications turned on. Make sure that if you want to get some free stocks, all me, all free, use those links down below in the description of this video. Sign up with the brokerage platforms Robinhood and or Webull. You'll get some free stocks, some buy up to thousands of dollars in some cases. So let us know what stocks you get. And if you want to connect me on social media, I am on Instagram, I am on Facebook, I'm on TikTok. All the social links are down below in the description. Again, the petition link is also down below in the description of this video. So make sure you check that out if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care for now.